right, good morning, everybody. I had intended to go live, but they won't let me go live. I don't have the eligibility. But this is another edition of This House is Not Level. Today's edition is going to be about forgiveness, asking for forgiveness, and receiving forgiveness. But this is what I made the other day. As you see, came out pretty well, but I guess can be used as something. But anyway, what I want to talk about with the forgiveness, I wanted to ask forgiveness to two people. I'm not going to say any names. One person, I said some things that I really shouldn't have, and I know it hurt them, and I'm very sorry about that. I let my temper get the best of me, and I just went hog wild because I felt I had given so much and received so little. So, I'm human, and I asked that person for forgiveness, tried to contact them, because I would rather apologize and ask for forgiveness face to face rather than on the phone or something else, or texting, whatever. I would rather talk to them in person, but they don't want to answer. It's okay. But I have reached out. I have tried to apologize. I had to do it in a text. That's all I can do for now. But there's another person that I really need to ask forgiveness from. Because this other person, beautiful heart. I mean, we had an apartment together. We went to church every Sunday, Bible study every week. She had a drinking problem, but she was on the right track. At least she was going to church and trying. We had a nice little apartment right there, centrally located. Everything we wanted was in walking distance. We didn't have to use the car if we didn't want to. But I felt bad for how I did her. I created in my mind a scenario where I just had to get away from this young lady. And the reason why is, like I said, my low self-esteem and wanting to be with that person that rejected me had me come down here, drop everything, walked away from an apartment, walked away from a beautiful young lady, walked away from somebody with a good heart to somebody who's never ever really cared for me. But like I said, low self-esteem, that's my problem. I'm the one who caused that. And I've been trying to contact this lady to apologize to her, because this is how I did it. We went to church one Sunday morning. She was babysitting at the time with this little young boy, and I told him I was going to the restroom. Well, I didn't go to the restroom. I walked downstairs and I went out of the door, left, packed all my stuff, threw it in my car, and came down here to somebody who's never ever loved me. Like I said, low self-esteem on my part. Because I would have given the world to that woman had she really loved me. But I realized what I walked away from and who I hurt. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I ain't using names, but if they see this, they'll know. But I'd just like to apologize from the bottom of my heart if there's ever anything that I can do. If you don't ever have to forgive me, and I understand. But if there's ever anything I can do to help you, I will. I don't know how else to put it. Because the young lady I came down here to be with, supposedly, known each other from childhood. I just felt I was so wrong, and that's why I went off on her, and I said some things that I shouldn't have said. But I asked her for forgiveness for me because I feel bad at what I said. I never should have said it. But my temper got the best of me. But now the one that I left, the one that I should still be with, the one that was helping me, the one that was right there by my side, like I said, she had an alcohol problem, but she was going to church. She was trying to help herself. And I didn't realize that. I didn't recognize that. Because I was so gnarled up in love with this one that just messed me up. Had me walk away from my grandkids, my kids, everything. She's taken everything in my life and never given nothing back. But I still want forgiveness with her and that beautiful hearted young lady that I walked away from. So if you can ever forgive me, please do. Please do. Like I said, I wanted to go live, but they said I wasn't eligible. Well, anyway, this is also part of my therapy, you know. I'm just putting myself out there. I don't care what nobody thinks. I ain't asking nobody to like, share. If you want to comment, fine. I ain't asking nobody to subscribe. This is just me putting my heart out there. And I thank you. I hope your home is level. Because mine hasn't been for a while. But hopefully through this therapy I'm going through and starting to feel better about myself, maybe I can level up. Because this house is not level.